time for a patch notes overview. It's out. So firstly, I am going through with you guys. What are some of the free rewards you guys can look forward to? For a start, 20 free Fateful Cutters will be made available for all players to get for free. This was the easiest to take note of, as we get a new Beast Yeast episode. Episode 11, Silence of Conviction. By now, you guys should know that you can get 20 free Fateful Cutters per Beast Yeast episode. All you need to do is achieve 30 clearance stars for it. So, if you're not strong enough, there is still a good chance you can get it. There are also some extra crystals you can obtain here. So, Beast Yeast episode 11 is one thing you will want to check out after tomorrow's update. Next up, the free Kingdom Castle skin. Thankfully it is free to play, so you guys don't have to spend any money for this. The Castle of Silence Cookie Castle design. All you need to get this castle skin is simple. Clear stage 11 to 30. The truth behind despair for it. So, castle skin design is free, but the fountain skin and background could be pay to win. Next, we have an event, White Lily and the Catacombs. You can see over here there's quite a good amount of rewards. And judging by it, all you need to do is clear various episode 11 Beast Yeast maps. For example, clearing 11 to 16 will give you 10 Fateful Cutters. Clearing 11 to 12 gives you 20 Magic Cutters and so on. Seems like a pretty easy event, doesn't it? Now the question many people have been asking about, will there be a free beast in tomorrow's update? The answer is no. I have covered this before in one of my recent videos, that a Domination of Beast Part 2 won't come so soon. After doing some research, I have estimated Part 2 of Free Beast to only come in late this year, earliest or 2026. So I hope you guys get our answer to this. And now, I will share most of the patch notes related stuff. At the gates of the Spire of All Knowledge, White Lily Cookie parted ways with Pure Vanilla Cookie to pursue her quest for clues about the beast binding ritual and the ancient magic of the witches. Now her path has brought her to the Land of Silence, the domain of Silent Salt Cookie, now free of his eon-long confinement. Despite the dreadful beast's overwhelming strength, capable of silencing the screams of countless spirits, White Lily Cookie takes another step towards the answers she seeks. What awaits her in the depths of the catacombs, amidst the curses and ancient grudges of its vengeful spirits? Silent Salt Cookie is an ambush cookie that uses End of Silence. Skill description: Silent Salt Cookie gains the power of the Black Moon, summoning Nox Black Salt and putting enemies in a state of eternal silence. At the start of battle, Catacomb Rage is applied to the enemy with the highest attack power, prioritizing cookies, excluding special invincibles. Together with Nox Black Salt, Silent Salt Cookie charges forward and slashes the moon, which then explodes, dealing massive damage. Catacomb Rage inflicts divine punishment on the target when all the marks are accumulated. Catacomb Rage is not applied to Silent Salt Cookie, but is applied if Silent Salt Cookie is the only cookie present. If the target is incapacitated, Catacomb Rage is transferred to the next enemy with the highest attack power. When an ally's HP reaches a certain level for the first time, it is applied to the 7 enemies with the highest attack power, prioritizing cookies, excluding special invincibles. Catacomb's Wrath activates, immediately using the End of Silence skill. Silent Salt Cookie's cooldown is not increased or paused due to Forgotten Freedom. If cooldown reduction or pause is granted, the cookie gains a health shield, damage reduction, and increased cooldown recovery speed buffs. Charcoal Cookie is a magic who uses the skill Ritual of Spirit Exorcism. Skill description: with the will of the exorcist, Charcoal Cookie summons tombstones to free spirits. The freed spirits scatter through the enemy lines, causing chaos and binding enemies for a certain period of time. Each time a spirit causes chaos, Charcoal Cookie absorbs the power of nearby spirits. If an enemy is incapacitated during the chaos, additional spirit power is absorbed. After the chaos ends, when the gathered spirit power in the purification light reaches its maximum, a light of purification is emitted. When paired with Silent Salt Cookie, a powerful spirit energy is activated, destroying the spirits. The commotion is amplified, and enemies are given a damage-increasing debuff. Additionally, when Charcoal Cookie emits the light of purification, Silent Salt Cookie temporarily gains a buff that increases Dark and Steel critical damage. Challenge Mode. Test your mettle in Episode 11's Challenge Mode. Apply various difficulty enhancements and prove your strength. Challenge Mode rules. Clear stages on Hard to unlock the Challenge Mode. In the Challenge Mode, you will be offered various adjustable difficulty enhancements. The sum of your settings will determine the overall number of challenge points. You can begin a Challenge Mode battle once you have increased the difficulty beyond the minimum value. Clear the stage for the first time to get the first win reward. Juicy Stamina Jellies are not consumed upon attempting a Challenge Mode battle. Monster Menace cannot be completed in the Challenge Mode. New Bear Jelly Balloon Expedition. Clear all stages of Episode 11 to send Bear Jelly Balloon expeditions to this area. There is a chance to obtain Silence Yeast Ore, increasing the speed of technology research at the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. There are a total of X 160 units of Silence Yeast Ore. Episode 11 Effect Salt Veil. Cookies inflict reduced damage within the Salt Veil, and are additionally inflicted with the Salt Rock debuff, which continuously reduces maximum health. If your team includes Charcoal Cookie, the Salt Veil effect will be removed, and the Salt Rock effect will be weakened. Silent Salt Cookie, the Master of Silence, is unaffected by Salt Veil and Salt Rock. Episode Effect Salt Spirit. Starting from stages 11 to 16, the Salt Spirit land rules will apply. Monsters will be afflicted with the Salt Spirit buff. They will become immortal and go berserk just before being knocked out. If the team includes Silent Salt Cookie, the Master of Silence, the Salt Dried debuff will be additionally applied to monsters. This debuff reduces their attack power and attack speed and prevents the Salt Spirit buff from activating. New events. To the Baron Cannon Run. Ride upon a chariot and blast away at bosses. Cannon Run is a mini-game where you control the chariot and defeat bosses within the time limit. Bosses and rewards will be changed with each of the 4 Cannon Run seasons, as well as the items stocked in the Cannon Run shop. Your inventory and levels will remain the same. Event rules. You can enter Cannon Run by using the Cannon Run tickets. Regular shells are fired automatically, and you can use the arrow keys to control the chariot. Avoid enemies' attacks and blast away. Items drop when you defeat enemies. Cannon Upgrade. The cannon will be upgraded to a more powerful one. Cannon Power Up. The ATK and ATSPD will increase HP Potion. The HP will increase Missile. Changes the attack to targeted ones for a certain period of time. Jellies earns points. Magnet. Pulls in nearby items for a certain period of time. Chariot Upgrades. Upgrade the chariot up to level 20 using raspberry coins. Incendiary Shells increases ATK. Speedy Wheels increases SPD. Robust Hull increases max HP purchase raspberry coins in the Cannon Run shop. Additions, changes, and improvements. Cookie Search and Favorites. Cookie Search, a new feature. Use the newly added button on the left side of the cookie selection menu to search for cookies by name in the language of the game you have set. When filtering cookies by skill element, you can now sort them by name A, Z, or Z-A. You can tap on the left and right arrows to switch between cookies in the search results. Adding cookies to favorites. You can now add cookies to favorites in the cookie selection menu. You cannot add to favorites the cookies you currently don't have. Favorite cookies will appear first on the cookie list and in team setup. Search for your favorite cookies and add them to favorites. Automatic Biscuit Reset new feature. This is a really good one. Use Biscuit Dough to reset all Biscuit bonus effects automatically. Select 1 to 6 desired bonus effects. Select the range of the desired bonus effect values. You may choose to pause the process once you get a result that matches your selection. You may also choose to pause the process whenever you get a top 1% value of any bonus effect or when you get a desired number of duplicate effects. That is about the important patch notes we need to know. And lastly, here are some of the other next update previews. There is an upcoming costume banner, but I suggest not to use it. We should be saving for the upcoming White Lily costumes and more. That is all for now, and see you guys on tomorrow's update.